Okay, thank you. So I remember last time because the update of the NDO happened last year before lockdown in Kuala Lumpur 2020. We were there for 5 days. One day, one day we attended. That is actually whole day, more than one day, more than 10 hours, I think, or 12 hours. We were there in one of the 16 headquarters of Riway International in Malaysia. So that's actually the biggest office or headquarters there. And inside that room, there were 1,003 seats. So they were arranged from the highest Pegasus. And that time I was Diamond 3 star. So I was seated at the back there, far away. Okay. And I feel so blessed. I feel so lucky that I was one of those. Okay. 1,003. Okay. And the topic number one, why Riway, our CEO discussed this almost half day. Okay, but of course, we'll not do it today. And our speaker is our first ever, okay, Team Elite PAVO of Team Enrich in Brunei. Can we give a round of applause to our Team Elite PAVO, Miss Arelene Soriano Esperanza? Okay, take it away, Team Elite PAVO.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good evening. So I'm sorry, we just finished also our OPP of Team Brunei. So nagkasabay-sabay. And thank you, Miss Team Elite Aubrey Alvis, Team Elite Pabo. Thank you so much, and to all the leaders are here in the participant. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Okay, it's an honor to be one of the speaker again for tonight, and I want to share the success what I learned in Riway. Okay, so during the pandemic, as we fight the Team Elite Pabo here in Brunei without an office, but we made it through the help of our leaders and all the leaders, Team Elite in Philippines, our Team Elite Pegasus, Phoenix, Sir Eric Chok, and to all the leaders of Team Brunei. So, okay, my topic today for tonight is all about why Riway. I'm sharing this because it will be a reference of all of us to be a successful. And why Riway? Why I did choose Riway? Yeah, so we are here because we want to be a success, right? So it's the matter of you choose the decision that you choose why Riway. Because as an OFW in Brunei, I encountered a lot of MLM, direct selling. So when I came across and 2018 when Mr. Eric Chok introduced to me this company, and it happens that is a breakthrough of it's my breakthrough because my mom is already 8 months stroke. So when I tried to do the product, and in 2 weeks time I see the improvement of my mom. So on that day, and Sir Eric tried to invite me to join the recognition in Singapore. So when I see this company, it's really amazing. This is only the company that I've been, because I encountered a lot of company. There's a lot of MLM in this world, but Reway is different. Yeah. So it's a matter, it's your decision, it's your choice, right? Why you choose Reway. So there are two things that you cannot choose. I Yeah, that you cannot choose is to find, I mean there are two things that people, oh, this is the one I want to share. It's about employed. Okay. So employed is I came in Brunei 1996. I started as employed. So we all know that, let's say you started your salary around, I came in Brunei, it's only 500 Brunei. It's about 11,000 peso when I started. It's about 400, 500 Brunei dollars. Is my is my salary. But do you think when you are employed, you are working with some other people, do you think your dreams, I mean your success will be straight away, you just wasting your time for almost 40 years, as we all know that to be employed, the 60 years old is the time of retirement, right? So so on that being unemployed for my in Brunei as a OFW, it's just enough. Just enough. Sometimes it's not, when I was a single, but when you are have a family, do you think the 500 Brunei dollar is enough? No, because it's it's only for example, you earn about three at the age of 20 years old, you are earning 3,000 3,000 in a year, right? So as you can see the slide, so for almost as employed 40 years, is there any here that we can say that you stay in your one company as 40 years old? I don't think so, because you have to resign in a lot of many factors, right? And it's not a good industry to being unemployed, especially in Philippines. 98% are employed, which is as we can say, when we are our mother, they said you study hard and you will have your own you will have your own when you find your job, right? So so it's like you're just only we are only a modern slave for when we are employed, as they said. So to be unemployed for 60 years is not a good, because there is no a passive income there for me. Because when I decided to do my own business, it's so hard as well. So the next one is the self-employed. Next slide, please. Okay. Self-employed, as I can share, is actually you cannot totally, you need a money because you have to use your own expertise, right? Let's say self-employed is you are a doctor. Are we sure that when your children or your wife can follow your your business as a self-employed? Because as a self-employed, you must be in your office. When 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 you are not in the office, for example, like you're a doctor, if the clinic is closed, so the income is also is you can say up and down, right? And and we can say that self-employed also is, there is no passive income there. As for me, I'm just only a graduated, that I can a secondary college, so I cannot say that I'm a self-employed. I can use this self-employed. Okay, so who want to stay in that industry? So the business, I can share for that business, because as been of 18 years and employed, I started my own business. So do you think to have a business in the, but for to have a business is more okay than the employee and the self-employed, because you sure that the income is from you. But when you put out a business, you must need a capital, right? So if your parents are rich, that's real good. But if you are not rich, of course you will find a way to find a capital. The big capital is to earn for me, because now as pandemic, I just put my own business for 6 years. It's a risky. It's so risky, and I tell you, I'm so very lucky that I meet Riway. So it your dreams, in the small dream, your small dream, it can be big. So there is risky also in the business time, because if you don't have a lot of money to do, it's 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 a very risky one. So how about the MLM, the networking investor? Yeah, that's it. We call it the investor. So the MLM, in for as a Reway, as for me, you no need to capital, because when you buy the bottle of, I mean, the when it's not totally is an investor, because the buying of the bottle and to invest is different, because when you buy the bottle of the portier, you will be benefited, right? So for me, in the in Reway, as a MLM or direct, I mean, networking, direct selling, direct selling, it's it's good, because you have your own time. You have time, compare when you are unemployed, that you are working with some else. Because for me in Reway, uh when you story, you just follow the platform, and you follow the and you know how to sell your product. Anywhere you go, you can do the business of direct selling. So for me, when I started and learn about Reway, and of course I imitate those people who are successful. We all know that when you are go with successful people, there will be a time 40 to 50% is spend your time. That's why last time, if not yet uh, pandemic, and now semi lockdown in Brunei, we extended again until October 3. So we just assuming only in the Zoom. But of course, people in Brunei are so very takot la. I mean, they are very scared that not unlike in Philippines per day is 22,000. Here in Brunei, the affected is about 100 plus every day. But still, because Brunei is a small country, and they can straight away uh, check who are the people who are affected in COVID-19. So this is only the time I invite them, as we just finished our Zoom line in Brunei only. So I hope that this sharing that I can just share to you, it will enlighten your mind to join us, and to open your mind and your heart to focus in Railway, because Railway company is different. This is only the company that can give us 70% income. I mean direct income, compared they have only 30% from the company. It's so amazing. So thank you and good evening everyone.
Okay, so thank you so much for that, our Team Elite Pavo. Thank you. So you see the commitment of being an elite. And I know when we develop, I know that in this Team Enrich, even though they are not yet Team Elites, even though they don't have rank yet, leaders who already consider themselves and as leaders, they don't say no to become speakers in different events. So Team Elite PAVO, Miss Arlene, okay, every Friday they have, I just found out today that they have their OPP today, Friday, and still, okay, she committed rather to become our speaker today. So thank you so much for that, Miss Arlene, our Team Elite PAVO. Guys, we see here, especially in the Philippines, we know that in that four from the explanation of from the concept of Robert Kiyosaki, okay, employed, Miss Pavo, Arlene, she was right. Okay, 98%. Did she say that 98% are employed? That's true. Or it's a 95, 93%. Mostly, okay, are employed. But what happened during this pandemic? Even before pandemic, every year, thousands or even millions of students, university and college students, finish their course, and then they have to wait 1, 2, or 3 years to get employed. So what I'm trying to say is there are a lot of them out there. Maybe they are our nieces, nephew, children, okay, neighbors, okay, friends in Facebook. We can invite them. We can invite them and then share to them about Three-Way International. So many of people who are not into direct selling, or let's say Three-Way, they are employed. They are having their they are self-employed. They are having their business. You know, every business that is closing down, one shop, one boutique that closed down. Okay, there are a lot of there are a lot of people becomes jobless or unemployed. So if in a month, okay, if these businesses cannot sustain at the end of this year, how many people will become jobless? How many people are become unemployed? So that is why we really want to share this opportunity to our family and friends. So the good thing here with the direct selling is once we duplicate ourselves, we train our leaders, we help them see what we see in Three-Way International, believe, believe, and then try it. Okay, see it for themselves, and then that is the time, okay, that they can, okay, try to embrace the culture of Three-Way. So as you go along here in Three-Way, you will see that this company has a different culture that make it a stronger and firm up to this day. Okay, just cling to your direct sponsor, stick to your direct sponsor, stick to the company. Okay, we all got the support. Now that is just the first topic for today, but what we are trying to say is from the direct selling, you don't need to work 24 hours. What if, like me, okay, I slow down or close my tutorial languages, okay, 5 years ago, and it's because, okay, it's only me. I can tutorial is like also a networking MLM. Every tutor I got, okay, I got a certain percentage to them. Let's say 60-40, I got 40% from the income of the tutor. If I have 10 tutors, then I got 40% of the income of these 10 tutors that I have. So same also in Three-Way International. If you already develop 1 or 2 or 3, okay, then like it is like having branches. You clone yourself earning the same. Whereas if you are alone doing that yourself, how many times? Only 8 hours. Your body can only work 8 to 10 hours, okay? And that is just your income. Okay, that's the beauty of direct selling. Okay, here in Three-Way International, our payout is Singapore dollar, and that is 70%. So it means today, if 1 or 2 will join your organization today, tomorrow you got your pay, you got your bonus. So I said, if you need money tomorrow to pay your due dates, to pay due date, then find or follow up, okay, leaders to join you. Then tomorrow you have Singapore dollar. All right. So now we are down to our second speaker. Okay, this speaker, okay, is our Diamond 3-star. She said she was not ready because she was just not ready. And she is not prepared, okay, to speak today. But thank you to her because being a 3 stars, okay, you know, leaders 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, okay, they have this heart, okay, to share what they have learned, okay, in their daily Zoom events, plus their own experience in being in Riway or with the events in Riway International. So this leader, she already started to build her team. She is just more than a year in Riway International, and she's already Diamond 3 stars with her big team, with her big group. And help me welcome our Diamond 3 stars, Star Pichu. Go ahead, Mike.
Go, Star.
Music, Mike.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Star Rodriguez Picture, Diamond 3-star. My topic for tonight is the 2 mindsets and the secrets. I'm not ready, but I'll try my best. I'll be discussing first the 2 mindset, which is the long-term thinking. Long-term thinking, you must be a member of Riway so that you will have a vision and foresight. In long-term thinking, selling is not the main point. It is one of the most important part. We must have stories to share to people. Stories must be touching. Stories must be influential to others. Then it's easy to sell. There will be lots of rejection along the way, but don't give up. Term thinking means you're comfortable envisioning, consciously working towards the future. It's a viewpoint that brings to life the exciting possibilities of what to come, and each decision you make is made with an expected timeline in mind. There are ways to improve long-term thinking. One is write down all the ideas. Incentive for the team member for long-term. Follow the pizza rule. Pizza rule is the guideline for deciding how many attendees should be invited in a meeting. Dedicate the time to think about the future. Routinely check it on the long-term goals and work backwards. Then the concept of duplication of 100% duplication. Duplication is the act or the process of copying. Yeah. Recommend means share the product, teach your leader the skills to duplicate. Independence, train or teach your leader to become independent so that in the long run they will also impart it to their new leaders. And the Riway leaders, we have to train and educate them. Tools, you must have all the tools needed with you, just like the product opportunity, book sample of a particular placenta every time you do a presentation face-to-face, a laptop, a brochure, and a calling card. Meeting, attend every meeting if you can. These are the events for the whole year of the Riway International. I only attended the Reway International Anniversary Gala Dinner. This was last January 2021. In it was a very exciting event. Food was overflowing and we have to wear a gown. Reway is a very generous company and you can watch all this event in the Zoom or in YouTube pala, sorry. The Pegasus Night is on July. The leadership training is on August. The September, this month is the top leaders meeting and leaders recognition night. October is the Team Elite Night. November is the leadership training seminar and December is the top leaders meeting, leaders recognition night. Next slide, please. The 3 secrets. Setting an example or fix yourself before fixing others. For me, you should be a good leader to your downline so they can duplicate you. Direct selling is not an individual industry. We must do it as a team. Teamwork is the spirit. Therefore, Reway is there to help us. For example, attending the Zoom. If they know you're attending the Zoom, they will also follow you. They will also attend the Zoom. How you treat this business will treat you the same way accordingly. You cannot depend all the time on your upline. Treat your account as your own business. How can we rank up if we won't treat it as our own business? Example, that's why I become a 3-star because I treated it as my own business. Example is when you earn income, when they have something to show, when you have something to show to others, then you can sponsor them. But after that, teach them well and let them be independent. That is the action you must do, and that is duplication. Do what you can control. Do not think what you cannot control. Mind your own business. If it's beyond your control, don't waste about it. Focus on the things that you can control. For example, is the price is slashing in the Amazon or in the internet. We can't do about it because it's beyond our control. I think that's it. Thank you.
Very good, Star. Okay, so thank you so much for that, Miss Star. Okay, thank you for accepting the
It will
the
practice.
the invitation to share, okay, about these 2 topics in our NDO long term. Yes, that is very important because here in Reway, it is more on planting. We are not like a store. We open our store, restaurant, or okay store now, and then people will come and then we earn money. Here, it is relationship building. We have to nurture our leaders. Once you get one leader, work closely with this leader. First, train them, okay? Especially the NDO, develop leaders. And take note, to develop leaders, okay, it takes time. So you need all the patience and acceptance, okay? Because once you nurture one leader, the first person who join you, you nurture, you develop this person, okay? And then duplication comes in. You duplicate yourselves, and then later on, same thing will happen. She will do the same to her first person who will join her organization. Then, of course, okay, you have to model yourself. You cannot say, oh, everybody, you go to the Zoom. Log in now. And then you are just there in Facebook or in YouTube or in TV watching all the news in the world, the problems of the world. How can you be a model to your leaders? Okay, so if you are it means that your leaders, the person who joined in your organization, observe and look at you. That is why we have to set an examples. Okay, so just focus to Reway, because no more about Reway, no more about the product, because once you are close to the company, okay, everyone outside of Reway, the negative or the bad reviews or whatever the comments of the people outside, because they are depressed of what's happening in the world, you will not get affected, okay, because you know already about the company, okay, and the culture of the company, because leadership is a relationship. Don't forget that. And leadership means to follow. Now our third speaker, okay, she is the one who introduced me to Reway International 5 years ago. Okay, and she is already a diamond 3 stars. Okay, she she is a mother and an angel to me. Okay, she also is determined, of course, to grow her team. And Team Emerald is also is under her organization, a result of her being a member or a leader in Reway International. Can you help me welcome our Diamond 3 stars, my direct sponsor, Angel, Miss MIra Franco.
Hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I know we have a guest from different countries, so can we have some exercise like doing it, holding your hands like this? Okay, so today I'm going to discuss with you or sharing with you the 4 criteria of NDO. Okay, this is also an important because this could really help you, of course. So here we go. So number one is the professional image. First, cultivating a professional image leave a good impression on others. And of course, they may want them to interact with you. Okay? So a successful distributor must also be healthy, neat, and tidy. Take note. I just would like to relate this when I started in Reway. You know what? When I am started in Reway, I just wear dresses. Yes, I just wear what I want. But little did I know that when I go to the office of Reway, I noticed some of the leaders, especially from Singapore, because I usually meet them, or the first time to meet Singapore, like Diane Gemaang, of course Eric Cho, and the Pegasus Team Elite, Team Elite Pegasus, and Sina, and a lot, and of course I still recall David Yo. You know what? I was really amazed because when I met them, they are in a corporate attire. Would you imagine going to the office if you are not wearing the corporate attire like this? like the blazer and the white inner shirt, you will feel something like you are confident, especially when you are talking your client, right? And one thing that I could not really uh something to do with the blazer. You know what? I have no blazer that time. Guys, if you are like me before, who would tell that I will become a 3-star? Okay? Imagine I bought my blazer, first blazer in Ukay Ukay, only for 100. And that 100 uh blazer, amount of 100 blazer, it become makes me a million. Okay? So guys, of course, you have to wear proper attire when you're talking your customer so that they will believe on us that our product that we are sharing is like a very expensive, high quality, high premium quality product, right? So moving on, of course, number 2 is the adequate and sufficient knowledge. So what does it mean? That means you should, as a successful distributor,
Ba't ka pumunta dito?
okay, moving on, number 2 is the an adequate and sufficient knowledge. As a distributor, as a successful distributor, in is a person of substance. That means you have a lot of knowledge who is up to date with current affairs, with the something to do with most things under the sun. You can talk any under the sun. I mean, you can talk hilarious with your customer. So that if you if you meet something, or if you meet a client, you can rely, I mean, you can relate what does the customer is saying, is sharing. So something to do, we should put ourselves into shoes of others. Maybe you can discuss about family. Maybe you can discuss gardening. Maybe you can just discuss the travel. In there, you can create a conversation that would be starting the point, so that if you started a conversation, the customer and you will feel comfortable to discuss anything, and you can segue what what is your something to do, what do you like to say, so you can share something, the product maybe. So this is the first step to closer interaction, would allow you to play a part in the person's life. Guys, I tell you, this number 2, this one of the 4 criteria, I usually use this. You should know better of the the conversation. Okay? Next is the winner's attitude, or you need to be strive for excellence. Of course, you know what? Reway is also first excellent. Why did I say this? Because you can see our events, our LTS, LRN, the Reway company put much effort in doing the good event. In fact, when I started in Reway, I'm talking from my heart, guys, because first time I went to Singapore together with Aubrey. That is my first time to go abroad together with Aubrey in Singapore. Okay, that starting point that I should do Reway because I saw the event, I saw the LRN or Leaders Recognition Night, and I was really amazed because there's a lot of people in there, different country celebrating. Imagine we have 25,000 tables, okay? 25,000 table in the event. So that means there's a lot of food. So imagine 25,000 pork. So how many dishes is that we are eating? So it's really amazing. So this uh this make me this make me that I should do Reway. So a successful distributor must be driven to win. Okay? We should level up. We should not uh we should not stop. Yes, we can, maybe we can rest, but continuously sharing the business, of course, the goodness support here, of course, and of course we need to continuously strive for success. We should be hungry for success. We need to something, show no fear. So by hook or by crook, we should do it. No, no next time. No next time. And we should face the adversity and constantly believe in ourselves. Like what we happened right now. What happened? Pandemic. So most of our leaders, of course, feel uh, a lot of anxiety, and not only our leaders. Imagine our a family who's not doing Reway. They're thinking a lot, so they feel they they experience mental issue or mental sickness because they do not want, they do not know where to get food in the table, right? So by doing Reway, by sharing this, it could really help our friends. So we should be influence them to be a positive thinker. We should uh we should tell them not to give up. You know what? If I'm not doing this Reway before pandemic, or if I'm not doing Reway, maybe if pandemic comes, maybe I should I'm begging to my friends, asking for money, asking for food. Okay? So just continue doing Reway, and it really help you a lot. Just uh follow the right way. Okay? So moving on, we have the integrity. So integrity means dealing with every matter honestly and sincerely. Okay? How? Okay? There should be sustainability, and non-profit making is the key in this business. So that means do not be greedy. Do not be greedy. This is not a short-term gain. Instead, focus on integrity. So again, I would like to relate this to myself. Okay. So for example, if you close a one leader, okay, of course your leader is know any don't know any better, right? Okay, so what you do is, of course, teach them how to open their once she is encoded, you should uh teach her or teach him how to open her dashboard and explain uh the dashboard, how to do it, because sometimes, you know what, RW or money is very sensitive issue. Okay, so if your client would that if the client know that you are really you are honest and very sincere and very passionate and ready to you are ready to help them, of course he will see you because you will talking from your heart, right? So it's good thing I found a amazing leader, which in the name of Aubrey, because we are really body, of course, but sometimes we have some issue, but we patch up. We talk because communication is the best. You don't need to tell to somebody. Just talk the concern people or concern leader. Okay, and of course, if the customer would definitely recommend the product of others, that means if the product is good, if your group is good, of course it follows. I mean, your income, it follows, and would definitely share your product to to their friends and family. Okay, and this is a running business with integrity. It's you know what, it's very something to do with how do I say this, lightly or magaangang feeling. Okay, if you do not make many issue about RW, about borrowing stocks, about money. If you are free, I mean, if you do not have any issue on that, you can sleep. Right? You can sleep because you can something to do with, oh, I have no issue, I can sleep. But if you have issue, of course, there's a lot of attackers, there's a lot of chica, but we don't allow that. Okay, so that's it. Moving on, we have the five principle. Did I deliver it okay? All right. So next is the five principles. Of course, in NDO, we have this five principle, and we are able to resolve this problem faced by majority of distributor. So of course, number one is the carb pessimism, and of course, do not pass negativity downwards. That means do not pass pessimistic thoughts or chika chika that would affect the whole group, the morale of your downlines. So if you are able to resolve the matter yourself, try to do this at your best. Okay, so that means you can resolve it, both of you, if there is a concern, between the group, you need to address it. Okay, do not make any how do you call this, chika that this downline blah blah blah, this upline blah blah blah. Okay, because your business doesn't help. Okay, it doesn't help. Okay, so we should learn also to bear with things until the solution is found. Okay, and stay positive in your speech. Okay, for example, if this concern did not fix by your upline, go to your next upline. If did not fix again, go to your next upline. But for sure, this could be fixed because we in Reway, we are family. Okay, of course we are not perfect, but we should talk it, we should address it, we should put solution to end up. Okay, so next is the highlight good suggestion. Okay, and the pass or good suggestion upward. Okay, so if you are a downline or if you are an upline, if you have any good suggestions, bring it to the attention of your upline or bring it to the attention of your downline. Okay, so that means if you are a leader, you should be already tried the various means. So for instance, me as a 3-star, okay, since I've been in Reway for almost 5 years, of course I encounter a lot of concern issue, the price slashing, uh the borrowing something that did not return, of course. Okay, so this could be uh if you have the good something to do with the suggestion of like what we have before with Aubrey, when we started Aubrey, LV, when we started in doing the business, we are we used to go with we used to go three of us. We used to do it three of us. If they have customer like LV, we go with LV together with Aubrey. Okay, so we have suggestion that why don't we make a first OPP in Lanie? Okay, why don't we have to go to talk this client? Okay, MIra, you are good in inviting. Maybe you can invite this person. And Aubrey, you are good in closing. Why don't you close this investor? In LV, why don't you you are good, you are good in cold marketing. Why don't you try this take a look that customer. It's like keep on staring at you, try to give the calling card or give the brochure. And did you know what? There is a good leader also in the cold marketing. That's what is LB uh strong point. Okay, because each of us has a unique talent. Maybe okay, LB is good in cold marketing, MIra is good in inviting, Aubrey is good in closing. That's it. If you grow, if pinagsama-sama, okay, your talent, your group will grow. Okay? So next is no crossing of sidelines. Okay. That means when we say no crossing of sidelines, um someone who is neither your upline nor your downline is your sideline. Okay? So to avoid unnecessary conflicts and avoid exchanging of name cards, cooperating and organizing meetings, etc. with this of people. Actually, it says in the NDO, but uh, sometimes as I experience, because I'm a member of Diamond Galaxy 36, Rewy Diamond Galaxy 36, of course, you can meet a lot of cross lines. You can meet a lot of sidelines. I mean, I mean cross line, in other words. Okay, but of course, we should avoid of exchanging cards, name cards. We should avoid of exchanging, introducing. But we use sometimes we need to introduce them as T up, especially if they have a rank. But we should avoid it as much as possible to avoid conflict. To avoid conflict. Did you get what I mean? So that it will not like getting client, you know, and who knows, you I'm speaking from my I'm speaking again from my experience, okay? I introduced this client to cross line, just to tee up. And then afterwards, because the one that I introduced is like much better than me during that time. So the client wanted to talk that lady, or that uh man, because the man or the lady is like good in conversation, okay, good in like I said, you should be adequate in the four criteria. You should be have knowledge and create a conversation. That's it. So, but I'm not saying that you you uh you do that na to uh what I'm saying is just avoid conflicts. Okay? So next is uh do not dispute do not dispute monetary, okay, over money, or no monetary dispute. Okay? So as you know, RW or Reway wallet, money, product is very sensitive issue. especially if you are in relay, because it involves not only your interest but the interest of others. Okay, as well. So as much as possible, if we are in relay, we should be of course with integrity. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm good, I have no issue, but of course if you experience that, we should we should not do it again. Okay. Okay, in relay there's a lot of issue like that, but we manage to cut that cut that issue as much as possible. Okay, because if you are in a big group, how would you handle that if you are in a small group? Okay, so for example, if you borrowed RW to your upline or to your downline, if you promise that you're going to return it the following day or the following day, you should return it because your credibility at stake. Okay, if you borrow product, okay, from your downline or from your upline, okay, you should return it as you agreed, because if you do not do that, nobody will trust you, I tell you, because this company or this MLM or this group is a people business. We need to trust each other, okay? Because if you do not trust someone in here, your group will not grow. Okay? So that's it. And next, and but not the least, is do not dispute over matters of heart or no relationship dispute. Okay? So why I'm telling this? Because it's okay if you have a relationship before Reway, it's okay. But if you meet your how do I sell this? How do I tell this? Your boyfriend or something, or how do you call this? Mutual understanding or whatever, or friends with benefits. Okay, something to do with that. So please, we are practicing discipline. We must be self-discipline and keep our emotions checked. Okay? Matters of the heart between members. Okay? Can put the organization in difficult position. And it, it parang it will hinder the growth of your organization. Why I'm saying this? Because again, I'm relating to myself. I experienced that in my organization itself. Okay? So as much as possible, if you feel something with the group, okay, please do not, because it will affect the productivity. Okay? The productivity of each member. Do you get what I mean? Because I'm coming from something. Okay? So as much as possible, you just do it professionally, If you have feeling something, you have to keep it yourself. So yes, that's true. You are sometimes you are attending orientation or OPP because of this person. Because of this person, because she is beautiful. She looks like Angelina Jolie, and he looks like Brad Pitt. But please, please keep your feelings, because it won't not help to grow your business here in Riway. Okay, so I hope I I give justice to explain my topic to you guys. So that's all. Thank you so much.
Okay, so sorry we don't have clap. So, but thank you so much for that to our speakers, Diamond 3 stars, MIra. Yeah, that is something that we have to be reminded of. So, here in Riway International, it is very important that we always be reminded that we are representing Riway International. So, with the uniform, with the professional image that we have, that is very important. That is why when you are already in Riway International, in your system, in your blood system, you are Riway, wherever you are, in public, in a hotel, in a restaurant, when you saw someone wearing black coat, you immediately think that probably this person is a Riway leader. And here I just want to if you see this photo, it means that we cannot wear like this, just like a K-pop and all. It might turn off the client or the prospect that we have. We have to wear appropriately, just like our CEO wanted us to wear. Another is, of course, it is very important that we have an adequate knowledge, because if we will be sharing about the product and then we always say, I think our pure cheer placenta is like 10 years old, or I think our product is six edition or fifth edition, just like you are not sure. I think our product has 12 ingredients, so you're not sure. It is very important that we have adequate knowledge. Let's say about the company, about the bonuses. That is very important. Marketing plan, we have to know that the 6 P's, we have to know that, not only the product. And then that is why many of us all are still here and still growing, keep growing, and moving up, growing their group, because these leaders here, they have winners attitude. They always talk about their goals. They always talk about their plans, their dreams, what they want for their family, what they want for their group. This is a very good environment that I myself wanted to belong. So it is very important, but rather Riway International has a very righteous business management, and integrity is what we always have. That is why if our leaders, let's say, in my organization, there is this one leader, one member caught by the compliance department, who sold product in a lower price with proof, whose account will be suspended. It's the account of the next, the Diamond 3 stars up there, because as a 3 star, as a 1 star, as a Diamond 2 stars, you have the responsibility to educate your leaders. Do not forget that, because you might be sitting in the compliance department. Okay, you have no idea. Okay, why are you there? It's because one of your new member has this issue. Okay, that is why it is very important to attend our Zoom trainings and events like this. Okay, because your diamond, your leaders will be surprised if our compliance department caught you, you and your diamond 3 stars, okay, will be in the compliance department. Okay, that is why integrity is very important and adequate knowledge is very important. And if we can keep our humble profile, especially in public, especially if you go higher in rank. Why is that? You always speak everywhere, and then you always inspire people. So that's why you people admire you, not only in your group but in some other groups. That's why it is very important to keep a humble profile. In my team, in the team Emerald, crossing of I'm just I'm glad that they know the limitations. Okay, they know the limitations, but there are some leaders, okay, who really are, okay, wanted to get everything that they can get. Please do not do that. If someone already, okay, talk to this person, let that someone who came first to that person, okay, take care of that. Unless this member or this leader hibernate or do not do Reweigh International, then you can follow up that. So monetary dispute is a very sensitive. That's why it is very important that we have to return. And of course, we are not here in Reweigh to hunt for love. Okay, we are here to do business. Okay, so the 6 steps which will be discussed by me myself. Okay, this is very important. You know, this now, if you have pen and notes right now, please join me. Write the date today, September 3, 2021. Your goal, your long-term goal and short-term goal. What is your goal for the month of September? Goal for the month of September is to hit 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars. And then if you want to hit 1 star, how many people do you want to help? Okay, how many people you are going to share about the awareness of your Cure Placenta, about an opportunity to earn? Because this time a lot of people are looking for ways or platform to earn, because a lot of people are suffering, I mean, financially. Now, for your short-term goal, that's for the month of September. And then for the last quarter of 2021, please set your goal. This is very important that you have a goal, written goals, because if you don't have written goals, it is just a wishful thinking. So write your goals on September until November, and then December. You can also write your desired income. How many leaders are you going to create as star leaders? Now, if you are not yet a star leader, and then this September, your target, your goal is to become 1 star in the month of October. How many times you are going to duplicate yourself? How many stars 1 star are you going to duplicate, and how to do that? Okay, it is very important that you have a contact list. You have I call this pot of diamonds. So you must have a separate note for this. Write the date in that page, okay, and then the name of the person, and then let's say location. Let's say Los Angeles, and then let's say Cavite, and then Japan, okay, and then the person, let's say this person is a teacher, government teacher, this one is a business person, this one is unemployed, this is OFW, so you put it there. 20. Now you have to you can have set 1, and then you can have set 2, as many as you can, because every day if you review your contact list, you can also, by the way, put remarks. number 1, 2, number 1, number 5, number 10, 16, 17, 18, 20, sin zone. Okay. 8, 9, 10, reject my calls. Okay, block me and all. So you can just put remark. At least you inform them that you are in Riway International. Anyway, you will not die if they will reject you. Okay, set of contact list A, set of contact list B. Every day you have to review that. Remember, this is your path of diamonds, okay? And then it is very important, now that you set your goal, you have a contact list, then you have a plan. Because here in the Riway, for example, member L, okay, he already now is a member. Okay, he has a diamond account in Riway International. Next thing I will ask him is the goals. What do you want to do here in Riway International? Only for consumption? Do you want to get back your one set diamond? Then you can help this. Find these people. If this person has no contact list, then how can you help him or her? That is why it is very important that you have to ask this person of his contact list in Facebook, okay, in his mobile phone, and then help him plan. You plan, okay, for this month, okay, you know, when you are in Riway International, and if you're doing your career seriously, I'm telling you, 30 days is not enough. Now, okay, you are going to divide this. If your goal is 1 star, you can do 1 star in 7 days. Like just what our CEO, Mr. Lim Boon Hong, said. So in 7 days, you can become 1 star. That's actually the longest, okay? How are you going to do that? From your contact list, you can divide, okay, from letter, you can set an appointment to them, call, okay. Of course, you need to know how to do that, okay. It's not a simple call, okay. And then Tuesday, okay, let's say example, Tuesday, you have an appointment with A, B, C, D. So you can have 3 or 4 appointments in a day. It could be face-to-face, okay, you meet your client in their home, in their office, but it is better if you do that in a fairground, somewhere like in a coffee shop, okay. Set an appointment. That is very important, because if you are the one, if you are the prospect of a Riway leader, and this person will set a meeting, set an appointment with you, so that's a different feeling. You may be thinking, wow, this is a planned, okay. It is not like, oh, come here, we will, unless this person is your close friend or family, like that. But of course, you have to wear your uniform with pin, and then you can do this appointments, okay, 3 to 4 times a day. Morning 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. So you can have this meeting. However, right now, you can even do 8 meetings in a day via Zoom, via Facebook. Okay, so you can save a lot of time, because you just simply sit in the comfort of your home and do phone calls and talk to your prospects. So this is how you do it. You have to plan, because you have your goal now, you have your contact list, and then plan is very important. Now, the next is aside from plan, okay, here you go. Fixing appointment is very important. First, of course, if you make some phone calls, you of course introduce yourself. For example, she is your auntie. Auntie, I am already in Riway International. Do you have 5 minutes to talk to? Then I was, oh, no, I don't bother. I am not interested to. I know you're selling tirchir. So before making a phone call, okay, you have to think and plan, okay, how to deal with this contact list 1, contact list number 8, contact list number 12. That's very important, because if you do not know how to do that, it's the first call, the first step is failure. You lost the opportunity. And it is very important, of course, that you do the OPP, 16 pages. Do not make it 20 or 30 pages. Okay, each page of our OPP booklet, okay, was planned and carefully arranged by our CEO, Mr. Lim Bon Hong. So it is very important that you do this. However, if you're just doing like what do you call that? Elevator pitch like that, you can simply pick 1 or 2 pages. Okay, you think of 1 or 2 pages from the OPP booklet and then discuss this to the person. If you know how to do that, then 50% you get the interest of your prospect. And then follow up is very important because right now we're doing Zoom. Okay, have you checked the participants? Who among them are yours? Who among are your invites? Follow up right after the event. Okay, and before that, okay, it is best that you talk to your invites before the event in Zoom so that they already ready their mind, okay, their heart and mind to listen. Now, aside from the motivational videos that we have, actually we don't have CD. That was the CD before, CD and DVD. All the events of Reway International are already in your dashboard, okay, and in YouTube it is available. Guys, if you want to be successful, you have to prepare yourselves, because right now if I'm going to give you 100 leaders to take care of, to handle, are you ready? So wherever you are right now in your Reway career, whatever you have right now, whether you have 1 or 2 or just yourself in Reway International, prepare for that. So we have all the LTS training. So what we do now in Team Emerald is, like on Tuesday, we will have our LTS training. Okay, speakers are our leaders. So these are the leaders who consider this as their training ground, and so they listen to the LTS and then share that to the audience. So we have a lot of those. Let's get inspired, okay, from the successful leaders. 30% of our time must spend to sharpen our saw. Okay, remember the 2 hunters? Okay, 1 hunter, okay, when they were in the forest, to they were about to cut tall and big trees. One woodcutter, okay, just chop all of the wood, okay, the tree, chop. While the other one, okay, spent his time sharpening his saw. And then when it was already sharpened, just one blow to the tree and it was cut. However, the other hunter he spent so much time, okay, to cut the tree because the saw was not sharpened. Okay, I know you get that. Now, with books, it is very important, guys, that you have to learn your books, because later on, you will be managing a lot of people. In our organization, in Reway International, our leaders, they come from different backgrounds, educational backgrounds. They come from different ages, individual person. That is why it is very important that you learn a lot. You are prepared to handle them. These are the example of books that our CEO suggested. You can watch, or rather you can listen to the audio podcast in YouTube. What I'm doing is I record this in my separate gadget in YouTube, and then I listen to that 10 minutes, 15 minutes, okay, then I digest, I download, okay, I learn, okay. So that is very important. So some of the books that I may suggest is Think and Grow Rich, okay, The Secret, Rich Dad and Poor Dad, The Intelligent Investor, Money Master by Robbins. Yeah, Doc Rico. The Millionaire's Fast Lane, The Power of Habit, At Last Shrugged, How to Win Friends and Influence People, $100 Startup by Chris G, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin, The Myth contractor, the E-myth contractor, the 10 times rule by Grant, 0 to 1, 0 to 1. So these are just 15 books. There are a lot of them. So you can just download and then learn. And then imagine if you learn, if you are spending, let's say today before you go to sleep, you spend at least 10, 15, 20, or 30 minutes listening to this video, to audio books that can help you improve yourself one at a time, one day at a time, your mindset, develop you as a whole person. Okay, that is why our CEO encouraged us to do that. And of course, you have to participate in the meetings. So congratulations to everyone, to many of our leaders. They are actually okay, they are actually active in participating in meetings. So I saw that some of the members are already here listening today. So I hope you are really listening or watching. It is very important that you have to participate in the meetings because, guys, I'm telling you, Riway is moving very, very fast right now. So that's why we have to move fast also. Participate in meetings is very important so that you will get updates, and then always contact your upline. If you cannot contact your upline, broken lines, okay, go to the next upline. If still broken line, go to the next and to the next, okay, until you reach Mr. Lim Bun Hong. Okay, and it is very important that you have to consume the products, especially this time of COVID and all variants. Why? It's so ironic, leaders, that we are in Riway, especially if you have already a rank, and then you and your whole family cannot even consume products. So what happened? You know, this time of COVID, it is us who can help, others, especially our close family. So that is why if we keep sharing every day, and then we get our RW or bonuses, we can get our free products to protect our whole family. According to Miss Mavi, okay, it gives us, Pure Cheer gives us a peace of mind, right? Especially this season. Now share about the product, because you cannot say, if you are not taking Pure Cheer Placenta, you cannot say to your client, when your client will ask, so is this good for diabetic people? Yes, because my other client, if your client knows that you are a diabetic and then you are using the example of others, it is obvious that you yourself is not taking the product, and you just make others a sure example. That is why our company does not hire what do you call this? Does not hire our any model or endorser. It is us who will endorse the product. Okay, it is us, not the endorser or others. So another is the presentation of the plan. For 2 to 3 months, we didn't have yet our marketing plan, but I hope anytime this September we can have our marketing plan. This is very important. If you are talking or dealing with, or your prospects are into a business, they want to know how much their money grow. That's why presentation of the plan is part that we need to know and master. Okay, remember that we only have 3 bonuses. Don't get wrong with that. Don't mention we have 5 or 10 bonuses. Okay, so that's it from me. And of course, our next speaker, don't worry, she is our last speaker for today. She is one of the pioneers in Riway International Philippines. Okay, she is one of the 4 pillars of Team Enrich, and we are under her organization, Never Say Die, up to the last second of 12 midnight of the last day, okay, of the month. If you commit to hit for the rank, she will also commit for you. Okay, so our Diamond 3s, our last speaker who will discuss, okay, our 8, 9, 10. Okay, hold your breath, guys, because okay, she will help you build your dreams in Riway International. Our Team Elite PAVO, Coach Lanie Santa Ana.
Okay, thank you so much, Aubrey, for that great introduction. Okay, let me just, yeah, spotlight myself. Okay, well, good evening, everyone. I hope you are still awake, okay, because this is the finale of our NDO, and by now, I'm sure that you all have already, hold on for a minute, okay, hold on. Okay, apologies for that. Okay, so like I was saying, this is already the finale, and I know that you've already learned so much from all our speakers, from the first speaker to Team Elite PAVO, Aubrey Albis. I'm sure that you've already taken notes, and I hope that you are still awake. So please bear with me some few minutes for this very important 3 parts of the NDO. Why do I say that this is important? There's a saying by Stephen Covey, one of the habits of highly effective people. He said, begin with the end in mind. Okay, have you come across people who kept on doing things, but they don't know why they are doing it, or where it will lead them? Have you come across people who will just keep on, following other people without being clear what's in it for them? Okay, so I would say these people, they don't have the vision. So it's not clear for them where they are heading. Can you show the slides, Aubrey? So 8, 9, 10 is very important for all of us because this is the vision that most of Reway distributors have, okay? We want to aspire. Who amongst you wants to become a Team Elite Pegasus like Doc Ancina Chok? Please raise your hand. Okay, give me a heart. Give me some reaction so I know you're awake. Okay, this topic, had I put attention to this or focused on this, maybe I'm already Team Elite Pegasus by now, but there's so much to learn in Reway. And not just learning, had we applied everything that we learned, maybe we are already Team Elite Pegasus. No? So, okay, there are only few people. How about the rest? Are you still awake? Are you still with me? I hope you are. No? I hope you are. So topic number 8 talks about how to become Team Elite Pegasus within 2 years. So if you are new, you are the luckiest. Okay? Can you tell yourself, I am the luckiest? If you just came on board Reway this month or last month or this year, you are the luckiest. Why? Because we only have one Pegasus in our organization under Team Enrich. And in fact, our Team Elite Pegasus, she became Pegasus more than 2 years. No? So when you are learning this, somebody's already teaching you how to hit this within 2 years, then you are the luckiest. Probably you will be the first Team Elite Pegasus in Team Enrich that will hit this within 2 years. Right? Okay. So all the new people in the house, you must be very, very grateful, okay, that you are learning this at this time, okay? And I'm hoping that whatever that you will get from this training, you will immediately apply, okay? Don't be like us. We keep on going around the bush and doing cha-cha, forward, backward, okay? Just keep on moving forward because our leaders already paved the way for us to follow, meaning to say it has already been achieved. Unlike when we started, we really don't have anybody to directly copy. except the examples of the company. Not even our Team Supreme Pegasus 2 with One Ring Alan Kang at the time when we started doing Riway, not even him is a Pegasus. He is a Team Elite PAVO when we started Riway Philippines. So, and we all learned like all at the same time, and we've done a lot of trial and error. Okay? So, Team Elite PAVO, Aubrey already mentioned about the contact list. So how many contact lists do you need to prepare? Can you please type in the comment box below how many contact lists do you need to prepare? Yes, you are the luckiest. Okay. Nobody knows how many? How many do you need to put in the paper? 5, 100, 13? Okay, ano nangyari guys? Kakadiscuss lang ito ni Aubrey kanina. So this is what I'm talking about, right? We have to be sharp. We have to be present, 100% present here and now. 5,000? No. We only need to list 20. Maximum of 20 people that we know in our contact list. Okay, tama, Noni. The first 20, okay? If you list down 100, if you list down 1,000, 5,000, I'm sure just by listing the list, you will already get tired and you might get demotivated and not pursue this anymore. Okay, if you list maybe 100, you might feel uncomfortable approaching 100 people. But if you list 20, okay, the first 20, then basically what will happen? You will, keep on thinking of who else is the next 20 and the next 20. So it's about tricking the mind in a way. Okay, 8 daw, sabi ni Doc Vesna. Okay, actually you need to complete 20 lists. Okay, why is the 20 list important? So 15 to 20. Because these 20 people, when we call them, you don't go and sell pure tier immediately. You must investigate. You must profile them. You must know about what we call form. So do the form to them. And what is that? Can you please click this slide? Okay. Form is you ask them about their family. You ask them how their occupation is. Okay. You ask them about recreation and their motivation or money, their ideal income. So you would know how to better influence them. Okay. Is that clear? Yes, 20 on the list, Doc Vesna. You are right. Okay. We need to list down the first 20. So is it okay if I give you an example? Actually, I'm really applying this concept of form. It helps me a lot in identifying, identifying the, what do you call that? Identifying the people that, the quality of the people that I am talking to. All right. So if I can give you an example, hold on. Let me just try to find out here. Okay, yeah. I wanted to give you an example. Para alam nyo naman na pati kami mga leader nyo, ginagawa rin namin to because we cannot teach you something that we do not do. Am I right? Otherwise, it will just, show that we're fooling you. So you must share to them. Yes. So when you share to them not the product first, but the form. Okay? Sandali lang po ah. Okay, so can I share my document? Yan. Share. Wait lang po. Okay. Okay, so what is an example of a form? Okay, so this one is a lady. Do you see my Word file? My Word
Yes.
file? Okay. All right. So this is a lady whom I interviewed in one of my mga job posts. No, so I'm looking for freelance sales consultants, or I'm looking for mga apprentice. Sorry, mga apprentice. And this is what I asked her. So, tell me about your family, right? I asked about the father, the mother, why it's important to ask about them, so you would know whether they have underlying conditions. So, whether the mother is alive, or the parents are alive, or dead, I really ask no about their health. And if he or she says, well, they're very healthy, I would ask about the grandmother or the grandfather, just so that I can keep track of whatever health condition that the family might have. Okay, and then I ask about the occupation. So you see here, I put there if they have, what other schedules they have at work. I'm trying to find out whether this person is actually in a job that he or she likes, no? And then I also ask about the recreation, what they are doing, because it also shows about their personality. Okay, so I learned that she likes watching mga mukbang, mukbang, the eating thing. Okay, and she's taking up other courses for financial management. So you will already feel that this person is a lifelong learner. She wanted to learn about new things that can help her improve. And that's why I know that when I share a story, I would probably tell about the training seminars that Three-Way generously gives us, not just here, but also abroad, because I know that that can also motivate her. That is aligned with her. And then for the motivation, I really ask, how much would be your ideal income? If, for example, in your current occupation right now, um, what would it take? Okay, how much is the value of the income that you want for you to leave that profession? Okay, or for you to consider another source of income, put focus on that, and then I'd be able to get the amount. So she said here 50,000 per month. Do you think in Reway 50,000 per month is doable? Right? So I already know that I can share with her being 1 star, or maybe converting 3 to 4 people can already give her the 50,000 income, right? So I'm able to assist already the person on how to plan in achieving the goal. Because if you have a happy team, everything else will follow. Okay, me and Aubrey earlier were just in a training, and in our group, that has been the main thing, no? We must know what the motivation of our team leaders are. If we are not able to fulfill their heart's desire, or if we are not able to give them clear direction what it is that they want, they will keep on doing things that will not really make them happy, or it will not be beneficial for them. Okay, so I hope this example helps you. Okay, you can also ask about their dream. Sometimes people will not be open to share their dream. What I would do best is to share my own example. So, because everything starts with a dream. Okay. So, you can continue now, Aubrey, with the ano. Mabilis na lang po yung mga susunod, don't worry. Okay, so is everybody clear with the form? Did that help? Can you please type yes if that helped you, that example helped you? Okay, of course, from these 20 people, do not expect that everybody will say yes to you, okay? Here in multi-level marketing industry, you cannot be too sensitive. you have to know that people will say no to you for different reasons, and it has got nothing to do with you. Do not judge yourself. Do not discriminate yourself if they say no to you. It's just that they have their own perspective, they have their own reasons, or maybe they are not yet ready at the moment. So do not lose hope. Know that it's just all about the numbers. So can everybody say numbers game? Okay, type there numbers game, numbers game. It's just about the numbers. 1/3 of these people will say, I do not want. But their no is only for that particular moment. Maybe when you come back to them on another time, they have a different situation, and that situation will trigger for them to say yes. Just like, with DC Dallas, I remember Aubrey, the first person who gave her the portier bottle, was not able to win her as a distributor. But when Aubrey, came back, met her and gave her the gift of pure tear. Initially, she would also be very hesitant, but Aubrey is very makulit, and that's why she was able to help her see what she saw. Now she is our Diamond 3-star, wanting to become Team Elite Pegasus. So do not take the no's for a final no. It's just no at the moment. All right. Numbers game, correct. 1/3 will say, I will wait and see. These are the people who cannot take the risk, or who are very afraid to try in changing things that they do at the moment. So they will be watching you. That's why it's important for you to create results fast, so that you can prove to them that it really works. And then maybe you can come back to them. So wait and see, because they are waiting for your result. So the more that you prolong your result, the more that you prolong the agony, because these people might be wanting to join, but they're not seeing what they wanted to see yet. Okay, and 1/3 will say, yes, I want. So know that the more no that you receive, the closer you are to getting that yes. Okay, so let's say you got 6 yeses. Okay, 6 yeses from the 20, 1/3. You have A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. Now, do not be complacent just because you already have 6 direct sponsors. It doesn't mean they join you, meaning they will already consider the business or do the business seriously. Any team needs to be nourished, just like any plant that you want to grow. Before you become a big tree, your organization becomes a big tree. This plant, these seedlings, no? You want to nourish them. You need to fertilize them. You need to give them everything that they need. So that includes training, support, assistance, okay, whether financial support or moral support, okay. But of course, out of the 6, not everybody will respond or will be aligned to your vision. So once you see those people, next, can you click next, please? So once you see the ones who responded, okay, can you click next? Yeah. Okay, you need to share to them 2 to 3 times. Don't be complacent at that because they joined, like what MIra said earlier. Teach them everything. Teach them NDO. Teach them OPP. All the tools that you need to teach them, so that as you share to them, okay, they will also be motivated to share to others. And let's say the first person who believed in you didn't really do the business that serious, but was able to refer one person. So don't stop with A3. You can also share 2 to 3 times to B. And next is you again share 2 to 3 times. So let's say B became a diamond distributor, just like A3, and was able to invite 2 people, C1 and C2, also diamond distributor. And after that, B stopped already. So once you see this happening, go down. Okay, go down and share to the people that they brought in 2 to 3 times until you get the active distributor. So can you click next, please? So once you get the active distributor letter D, of course, active nga, diba? So they will be bringing in people as well. So let's say letter D became Diamond 1 star, and D brought in letter E, also became Diamond 2 star. And then F became your team elite, right? So don't stop sharing down the line. This is going wide and going deep. Okay, it's important to build the depth of your team so as to have a very strong foundation. Let me share with you a story. Do you know the story of a Chinese bamboo? I really like this story. Who amongst you knows the story of a Chinese bamboo? Okay, did you know that okay, so once there was a man and nagtanim siya, no? So he put this bamboo into the soil and he was nourishing the seed, kept on, giving it water, and even, prepared the surroundings of the soil, weeding out the grass and a lot of other things. Okay, so for 1 year he kept on doing that, and people are already, wondering, as if there's nothing happening. Okay, so they're already questioning him, but he continued. Okay, he continued, and although on the second year he still did it, okay, he still took care of this plant. On the third year, on the fourth year, on the fifth year, still nothing happened. People are already mocking him. People are already laughing at him. People are already doubtful of him. Is this man still sane? Why does he keep on nourishing that plant? It's not great. It's already dead by now. Okay, but he just persevered. He just persevered. It's as if he's deaf. No, he doesn't hear anything. And on the 6th year, he was surprised. There was a small, yeah, a sprout from this tree. And the next 6 months after that was tremendous growth of the tree. So everybody was surprised. There on that spot grew a tall bamboo tree. And despite the strong winds of the storm, it will not break. It will just be, sway like that, but it will not really break. It's very, very strong. Why is that? Because during those 6 years, this bamboo tree, not because people don't see result, doesn't mean it's not doing anything. During these 6 years, this bamboo tree is laying down its foundation deep, deep down the soil. And it has grown so much roots that not even the strongest storm can, bring it down. And that's what we call building depth. Okay, it's not easy to grow people or grow an organization because we all have different perspectives. But as long as your intention is good and you come from your heart and you really wanted to help people transform their lives, just take into consideration humility when you are doing this business. If you get a little bit of result, do not be too proud. Use that result to inspire people to do more. Commit to at least 2% every day. Okay, 2%, meaning you have to be 2% better than you were yesterday. So if yesterday you invited one guest in the OPP, you're talking to one person, maybe the following day you will be talking to two people. I remember in this story, I remember Feng Yuan, the top one of Riway International. All these years, she has been building her depth in this platform of Riway. And that's why when the team, started to grow tremendously, she was able to outdo the first, the first top distributors of Riway International. And she became the first female champion of Riway because she's been working so hard building relationships with the people under her organization, sharing to them what she learned from our company. So next, please. Yeah, so keep on burning, keep on burning your team, okay? Not like, you burn them literally, but keep the fire burning, keep the spirit and the excitement burning. I personally learned from this, don't just be all work. Okay, there has to be fun in the process, and people must see that, you know, this is something that you also enjoy. Otherwise you might have the money but you're so frustrated. It's not gonna work. um, People love a happy environment. Would you agree? People love a positive environment, right? So if we can emit this kind of energy in our group, in our team, you will be able to build a branding for your own that will attract the people who think and act like you. So as above, so below. If you want to attract great leaders, then be the great leader that you want to attract first. Most people out there, they lost their vision, especially during this pandemic. It's very saddening what's happening in our community. A lot of my contact spheres would, you know, in my contact spheres, more than 5 people, I believe, in a week would post a condolence, or it's so sad. It's so sad. And it's as if people already lost their dreams. No? Um, Let you be that one person who can show them that there's still hope and we can still dream. So start building your dream through the platform of Reway, by creating small wins. So like I said, begin with an end in mind. Know exactly how much that you want. What exactly that you want? What is it exactly that you want? Maybe how do you see yourself 6 months from now? 1 year from now? Make a short-term and a long-term goal. But anchor this on your why, because I believe dreams will come out when you know your why, your deepest why. Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to go through the hassle of taking in rejection? It's because your dreams are important. So can you tell yourself, I deserve my dream? Do you deserve your dream? If you think you deserve your dream, then tell yourself, I deserve my dream. If you want to type it, you can also type it, I deserve my dream. Okay? And as you know, this will be the last topic. Ang sarap pag-usapan. It's so great to talk about building dreams or our dreams before going to sleep, because our subconscious mind probably right now is already half functioning for some people. If you already feeling sleepy, then your subconscious mind is already awake. Okay? And as you hear my voice talking about dreams, it will tap into your subconscious mind, and who knows, it might bring out, you know, things that you never imagined is possible for you. So can you please click next? Okay, so just like the people that you see on this poster, no, our speakers, are they people of action? Are they people with the results that you want? Because the way I see here, these people on the poster, they are earning not less than 500,000, or they were able to experience earning not less than 500,000 pesos per month. If you want the result, can that be part of your dream, to be one of the leaders, top leaders of Reway? Yes? Okay, type yes. So you have to include that. You have to nourish yourself and remind yourself of your deepest why. Why do you want to fight? What is behind this Team Elite PAVO? Okay, as for me, what's behind the Team Elite PAVO rank? It's my family. I have 4 children, okay, and I have leaders I wanted to support. I want to be an example for my team, that it is possible to achieve success in Reway doing things the right way. Because when you do things the right way, your results will be sustainable. When you say sustainable, it is something that can really give you peace of mind, knowing that passive income flows through you. And it is a result that people would want to copy, right? What's behind the Steam Elite PAVO rank for Aubrey Albis? Okay, maybe her desire to make a significant result for her team, so that her team will be inspired. Imagine she already bought how many cars? sobra na sa dami ng ano, I mean, there's only 3 of them in the family kasi only child niya, tapos husband and her. I think but before the end of this year, the number of cars will be more than the number of members in the family, right? And I was talking to her the other day. She was saying, one of my cars I will bring there in Iloilo or in Panay because I want them to use it there, right? That's very, very, I'm so proud to hear that one of the leaders under my organization was able to achieve this result. And there will be a great reveal soon. One of her dreams already fully manifesting this year. I will not tell it yet, but you know, we want to prepare for it so that we can inspire the team with these results that were made possible because of Freeway International. So the system allows it, not because we are great, but because the system allows it. We are all in the same system. When I started my Freeway journey, I don't have the money as well, but I have my dream. I have my vision. I have my hope. So work on that, put that into planning, put that into action, and do it consistently until you achieve the result that you desire. So that would be all for me. I hope you were inspired. Marinate yourself, okay, in your dreams tonight and believe that you deserve your dream. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm Lanie Santa Ana, your Team Elite PAVO, coming to you from Iloilo City.
Woo! Good one.
Please allow me 5 minutes. I mean 3 minutes lang, and then I hope guys you are learning, motivated, because that is very important to maintain your momentum. So just few words and then we are done. Decide exactly what you want. Be specific. You have to write it down. Make it measurable. Okay, set a deadline. Determine the obstacles that you have to overcome. Determine the additional knowledge and skill you will require. So what's the obstacles of stopping you? What is it in me, okay, that holding me back? Is it a lack of discipline, lack of skills, lack of knowledge, lack of time? That's why time management is very important, okay? So let's stop procrastinating. So let's get determined to do the most important task to become successful. So another is determine the people whose help and cooperation you will require. As in our NDO, we need only 15 to 20, and to become Team Elite Pegasus, we need only 13 to 15 strong and true leaders. Then that's it. You don't need the other line. We need only to build that. This is possible. We can have our many elites before end of this year. It's still possible if everyone will take charge of their own organization. Remember guys that you have to ask God for the great assistance. Okay, if you are not excited to do what you are doing, how can you expect others? Okay, how can you expect others to get excited? Remember, your organization must grow. It's your ball game, your organization. So growth is indication of life. So keep your organization moving forward at all times, every month. Let's create 1, 2, or 3 leaders at a time, and then let's duplicate down the line. Okay, so good night everyone. I hope guys that you have learned something. See you.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.